Alright, welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. Today we're going to be starting on the extra stories. So I'm in Cropdale right now. Here is my team, all equipped with all the things that I need. As you might be able to tell, I used the Elrond method of level grinding. So you can tell the team that got the XP times 100 and the team that did not get that. And I'm pretty okay with this. It's nicely separated. We have two level almost 80s, two almost level 70s. And just overall, I'm liking how I'm setting up these teams. I'm also just gonna pair them up like this. So this is team co-op and that's team at, I guess. So yeah, just making sure that the duos are together. And that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm pretty happy with the setup that I have at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just head over and get started. Extra stories time. Okay, we need to go down south. Should not be too much of an issue.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
My turn.
Nah. We're running. We're running from most of these. Assuming I remember the path. There we go. That should work. Aha, there it is.
Life is too precious to risk. What to do, what to do.
Yeah, everyone is also equipped with the everyone is also equipped with the skills that they will need. So I don't have any like healing item, like healing ones or anything like that. Porticio, I might change Hale and Hardy. This team is like this team is meant to just stall more than do damage. We don't exactly have a lot of high damage dealers there. Oh, I needed to go. Hang on, is this the way? No, okay, we're good. I thought I needed to go in the river.
Well now.
Nope, go run. The journey for the dawn draws near. If you proceed, the actions you can take will be limited for a while. Any tales you wish to experience are best completed before the journey for the dawn, but the choice is yours. You can still save your progress after this point, but saving it in a different slot is recommended. Begin the tale. I finished all the side quests that I can. I do know that there's the secret boss. I attempted it once. I did not succeed. So yeah, that'll be a post-game thing. I'll do that whenever I'm free and I am able to. But this should theoretically be easier than the secret boss. So yeah, it's gonna begin the tale here. Hey, character interactions.
The fire won't catch.
Let's give it another go, Agnia. Every failure brings us one step closer to success, eh?
Right. We just have to keep trying. We've brought firewood, you two. Thank you so much, Casti. Be careful. A fire's not worth getting wounded over.
If it's flames you want, I can do it.
Not so fast, partner. How else are we gonna work up a sweat?
If you insist on being so inefficient.
We're back. We didn't find any beasts lurking about.
But we did find this water. Goodness, physical labor has never really agreed with me.
Hikari probably could have carried that just fine.
There's nothing like a good meal after a hard day's work, Temenos.
Speaking of which, I wonder how the hunters are faring.
Heave! Heave!
Oh, Throne and Ochet are the hunters? That's some
Ta-da!
meat.
It's not a feast without a main course.
A feast? This is enough meat for a butcher shop.
I didn't think hunting would be so much fun.
Oh, I'm loving this so much.
You've got the stuff that great hunters are made of, Throne.
Ochet would know.
Oh, are you retiring from the cleaning business, Throne?
Quiet detective.
I'm just realizing this is the cover art, isn't it?
Well then, I believe that's most everything. All that remains is...
Throne petting the owl.
Everyone's counting on us to light up their evening. It's time to get serious, Particio.
Have you still not lit
Right
a
you
fire?
are, Agnia.
Come on, Fire. You can do it.
We'll show this pile of sticks who's boss.
Oh gosh, these two. Hey, there's the fire.
There we go.
This will be a night to remember.
I think you might be right.
Now we feast.
Oh, this is so good. Oh yeah, this is definitely the cover art.
This is nice. Truth be told, this isn't where I imagined my journey would take me.
I know what you mean.
As do I.
That's what makes journeys worth taking. You never know where you'll end up.
Oh, what's wrong? Are you cold?
Doubtless someone in Ku is gossiping about you at this very moment.
Perhaps they miss me as much as I miss them. My friends back home. I've learned much in our travels, and I hope I can use it to help my friends and nation.
I know you, Ohikari. And everyone's lives will be brighter for it.
Thank you.
Even after this journey ends, I'm going to keep on dancing around the world until I can dance no more.
Mind if I tag along? With Particio and Rock backing us, we can hop on a steam locomotive and bring smiles to every corner of the world.
I want that game.
That sounds amazing.
Particio and Agnia to the corners of the world.
With one of those, you could save your feet for the important part, dancing. And I could extend a helping hand to places I've never even dreamt of.
Will you keep on with Air's apothecaries, Casti?
I want to resume my search for like-minded allies.
Now that's a dream I can get behind.
Yeah, me too.
I'm afraid there's one problem with this plan of yours. If you consider how many people there are in this world,
Oh shush, Oswald.
There's no room for logic in the realm of dreams, Professor.
duly noted.
Oswald softened
you
up
do,
so
Oswald?
much.
I have some unfinished business to conclude. There are many answers that have yet to be found.
Is that so? It's writ plain on your face. You're worried about your daughter.
There's one answer found.
And what of you, Temenos? Have you found yours?
Almost. It's like a piece of meat stuck in between my teeth.
That is an analogy and a
I know
half.
what you mean. I hate that.
So, something's still troubling you, in other words?
Precisely.
So, your days as a detective aren't over yet, then. Well, I'm here if you need an assistant. Assuming you can afford me, that is.
My goodness. You're awfully greedy for an assistant. Even if I said yes, I'm sure you have your own path in mind.
I do. I want to go somewhere far away. To a place that isn't on any map. A place no one knows about.
A place none have laid eyes upon.
You all have such big hopes and dreams. I just want to feast every day.
Sounds about right.
And to keep the people of Totohaha safe, of course. Should I be aiming higher?
Ah, seems like you've got some meat stuck in your teeth.
Don't worry, Ochet. That's a fine dream.
I suppose it is.
It's a fitting dream.
Look, a shooting star!
Oh, that's pretty.
I wonder what tomorrow will bring.
That loading screen is still... Oh. A torch went out. And another. So 3 torches gone, I guess? Considering the loading screen. Oh, the Flame Church one. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't realize that was actually like... Okay, that... Okay, logo has changed. Oh, this was from Temenos' story from the very beginning, chapter 1, isn't it? Where Elfric fought the V-Day. I guess V-Day is awoken.
Huh? Was that a dream?
I had an odd dream. There was a dark place, somewhere completely unfamiliar.
And a dark fire was blazing.
I saw the same thing.
Wait. Are you yanking my chain? I saw it too.
We all had the same dream. Could it be a coincidence?
Logic dictates no.
I very much doubt that.
Thank you, Oswald.
I feel as if I've seen that place somewhere before.
You literally have a play based
Huh,
around
I
it.
slept like a baby full of milk, though. Huh. Is it still night?
Strange. Dawn should be upon us soon.
We should patrol the area.
I can barely see a thing.
The stars. They're all gone. And the sky is pitch black.
Something is amiss. This is no natural nightfall.
Oh, Chet?
I felt this. It's just like before. On your guard, everyone!
Something's coming, and it isn't friendly.
It's here.
The shadow creatures.
Neither of us is willing to back down, I see. Here I go.
Here we go indeed.
A pinch of this and...
Thank you kindly. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Let's do it! Alifan, lend me your smarts.
This is how I'm
Here we
doing
go.
things.
Wahoo!
Honestly, we go Maheen.
Mahina! Got it!
Oh, okay, they're both weak to
Here I
light.
go. No mercy, only pain.
Luminescence.
Sacred flame, shine bright.
Feel my wrath!
Here we go, Arcanist. Spiritual Grace.
Magia
for-
Stigma. A week.
There we go. Nice, Particio leveled up, that's fine. I don't expect too many level ups.
What was that?
Shadow creatures.
Casty and I have seen beasts like that before.
At the time, we had no idea what they were. Their nature.
I've seen them too. The black aura resembles the one true magic wielded by Harvey. He called it the Shadow.
A shadow.
It's all coming together. All the
What
stories.
is it?
I cannot say for certain. Not now, in any case.
Mysterious monsters. Just what we need.
We know next to nothing of this phenomenon. Not even the extent of its reach.
Does this shroud cover only this forest? Or is it much larger?
Nothing for it but to check for ourselves.
On that, I agree.
Well, we need to do something.
Unfortunately, we lack the information to know just what that something is.
As an apothecary, I simply cannot leave this matter be. Somewhere, someone cries out for aid. And I must extend my hand to all those in need.
We could check on Cropdale, I guess. Eternal night has descended. Your travelers decide to set out on a final journey. Your destination will not be shown on the radar. Search for clues and find your heading. Oh. Oh, travel banters. Let's do it. We've been waiting a while. The sun still ain't rising. What the world's going on? I don't know, but it's nothing good, that's for sure. Those strange monsters earlier were a product of this darkness, then we must figure out the cause of this long night. And soon. I couldn't agree more. First, we search for clues. Now you're talking? So, where do we start? Come on now. You must have some idea, right? Why don't we look for places like this one? What do you mean? I mean other areas shrouded in the shadow. There are more? I can't say for sure, but it's the only heading we have. Fair point. Standing still will get us nowhere. Let's start by searching for other places blanketed in darkness. Alright, looks like it's time to hit the dusty trail once again. Will do. So we know for sure there's something in Flame Church. That's where we saw the last, that's where we saw the light fade. There should be other caves similar. The other ones are in like caves. So let me just check. I don't remember there being a cave around here. But let's check on Cropdale. Can I fast travel still? Okay. Okay, I can't change it to morning. Looks like everyone is okay. You okay, Paula? Okay, they're all same conversations, nothing new there. Okay, let's look at caves. Tranquil Grotto. I guess we could go to Flame Church first. Altar of the Huntress, Tomb of the Wardenbeasts. Actually, looking at it, I guess it's the level 51 areas. Yeah, these are level 36, 36. Shrine of... Yeah, it might just be like the level 51 areas. That's the secret boss. Not gonna spoil it for just in case. So we have Tomb of the Wardenbeasts is level 51 danger. Tranquil Grotto is level 51 danger. I guess here. Yep, here we go. Another level 51. This was not 51 before. And then the Fellsun Ruins. Yeah. Okay, it's definitely the Fellsun Ruins then. Okay. So given our travelers, I assume... this is probably Temnos and Throne, right? Or is it Oswald? It could be... No, Oswald's final encounter was all the way up here. This is probably Temenos. Yeah, Temenos had to explore the Fellsun Ruins. And this one's Oshet's place. So that means this is Hikari's. This is Hikari's, and I assume we need to go in pairs. Okay, never mind. This has to be then Oswald and Partitio. Because Temenos needs to... This is definitely Temenos in Flame Church, I would assume. So given the characters that we have, let's go ahead and do Tomb of the Wardenbeast first. Let's head over to the Beasting Village. Check in on Oshet's people. Oh, that's definitely different. Anyone here at all? Can I see... Our village, fine place. I want to voyage over the seas, far away. Doesn't look like there's anything new. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I do need to... Well, not really. Okay. Let's head down then. Oh yeah, this is danger level 51 now. Here we go. I should probably put evasive maneuvers on someone for the moment.
Must be purged. What to do?
Okay.
What to do?
Oh, I need to also latent power you. Let's just luminescence.
Sacred flame. Ah, there.
Okay, it is weak to that.
I'm just getting
It's
warmed
fine.
up. Go big or go home.
Okay,
Here
that's
we
fine.
go.
That doesn't hurt too much. Hunter skills. Okay, let's just provoke Mahina.
My turn. These hands.
Another full power luminescence.
Sacred flame. Sleep now.
Oswald's Arcanist should do most of the damage
Steve,
here.
you're finished.
That helps. Over here.
Nice dodge. Oh, shit.
Here we go.
I want to try both axes.
Yes. Ha ha.
Yeehaw!
Lances then. Nope.
I need a plan.
Arcanist.
Magia Stick are weak. I've gained valuable insight.
Okay, I'm gonna put full power on Casty for now so that I can just get free latent powers. I'll get rid of Rise again for now. I don't think we need that. Okay. So that way we can get free BP and we can just go wild. Oh, this is so dark.
Life is too precious to risk. Here I go.
Oh, that thing is just weak to all elements.
I have a talent for making do.
Latent power. I need more pomegranate leaves.
Time for your medicine. I'm back. My prey awaits.
Beast Lord, provoke, Staff Fire should be fine.
Bring it on.
Elephant's Wisdom.
Elephant, lend me your smarts.
And this really doesn't cost me anything. Arcanist
Feel my
skill, max
wrath.
power, spiritual
Magia
grace.
Stigma, you're finished.
Mr. Oswald,
Study
thank
harder.
you kindly.
That also gets most of my SP back for in terms of the cost. Okay. We should be getting close. Tombs of the Wardenbeasts. Danger level 51. Yep, okay, I see the marker. So we're in the right
Howdy
place
there,
at least.
friend.
Ugh.
My turn.
Honestly, just 1 BP is enough here. Let's also make it so that we go first. And defuse it. Yep.
Time for your medicine. Let's wahoo!
Nice. Particio is just generally going to be faster than Oswald, so Oswald's always going to get
lend me your
the
smarts.
triple hit off.
I need calculations complete.
Arcanist 24.
Magia Stigma are weak.
There we
Mr.
go.
Oswald,
Study
thank
harder.
you kindly.
And that basically gets all of our SP back every time, so it... With full power, that doesn't cost me anything, which is really nice. This is real dark. Yes, okay. This is where we found the girl.
Let the experiment begin.
What
Let's
to
see if
do?
we can run.
What to do?
Nice, okay. Because now I want to take out full power and replace it with an actual combat skill. Specifically, I think Rise Again, just like as a panic button. I want to be able to have a panic failsafe. Okay, something is guarding this place.
Unlike my odds.
What the heck are you?
Well now.
Grotesque monster.
I extend a helping hand.
I want us to go first, so let's do that, and whimsical leaf, add in diffusing and strengthening.
A pinch of this.
That's a hope.
I assume it's weak to light. That's just gonna be my default assumption here. I might as well just latent power actually. We're just gonna hit it as hard as we can. 6 turns of stats down. And reduce their shield points regardless. That should be fine.
I'm just getting warm.
Scholar skills, Elephant's wisdom onto
Elephant,
Oswald.
lend me your smarts.
No. Feel my wrath.
Start with. Actually, no. Just start with what we know it's weak to.
Pelt them, Ice Storm.
I can have Portitio.
My turn.
Actually, I can have Yushek here.
Light. Smite my
Yes,
foe.
okay. That works. Dark Spawn. Okay. Okay, that kind of hurts.
Right.
I'm gonna like hold trap that thing. Make sure it goes last for a couple turns. Well, it's already going last next turn, so we don't have to do that yet. Go ahead and Indomitable Beast. That's
I'm
fine.
just getting warmed
Casti
up.
is Casti's absolutely fine with that. Let's go ahead and analyze, see how much HP. 98,000. Okay, that's fine. It's weak to bows too. Is Portitio just gone? Uh-oh. That's not ideal. Casti's gonna need to heal all. Or at least heal Oswald. But we get to move first next turn. This should be fine.
Magia Stigma. They're broken.
Thank you kindly.
Oh no, Portitio's there. He's
Here
just
I go.
he's just in the
hands.
shadows. Go ahead and heal wounds.
Heal our pain.
Back on my feet.
Well, these hands.
Sweeping cleave.
Axe attack. This will hurt. My prey awaits.
I'm gonna have Portitio latent power donate BP to Oswald, who is going to latent power. Okay, let's go ahead and just normal attack because you have the you have that
Good
axe
work,
that gives you an
Ojek.
extra attack. Scholar skill, no, merchant skill, donate BP to Oswald.
I'm investing in you.
That's a hope.
Oswald, you're going
Now,
to latent power,
Feel my wrath.
focus spell, spiritual grace on that thing, and this should deal massive damage here.
Magia Stigmateo.
Oh, I didn't deal more damage on you. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. That was a mistake. Okay, please don't. Okay, that's fine.
Now
That's fine. Just Ice Wind, I guess.
Pierce them. Wings of frost.
Right.
Get rid of that one. Particio can full power.
Yes! Ha-ha!
Yeehaw! Don't under.
Elephant's Wisdom on
Elephant,
Oswald again.
lend me
I need to
your
put deal more
smarts.
damage on Oswald.
Well,
Heal our pain.
Sorry about
That should get most of us to full health. Okay, that hurts.
wahoo!
But we're fine though. Hunter skill, let's go ahead and just Defendry's bow. Even with shields up, this should deal good amount of enough damage to at least get rid of the small ones. Nice.
Shucks.
You're fine though, because Oswald's gonna get a break off. Oswald's gonna get a break off. Actually, what I can do is triple here, and Oswald's gonna get on the break. Yes, I think this works better.
How's that?
Here I go.
Apothecary skill, let's poison axe.
Poison slap. Now.
Now.
Save that. We don't really need to restore SP. Well, I mean it's fine though.
Magia Stigmateo.
Thank you kindly.
My
Okay, boost up. Oh shut. Go ahead and just axe it.
and now.
No.
And this should be enough here. I'm really hoping it's enough.
Magia Stigmateo. You're finished.
Nice.
Study harder.
A black bow. Huh. Wonder if I can put that on someone. Slim chance to instantly kill target. It does give not as much physical attack, but a lot more critical. As you can see from Oshette, her critical just with the bow I have right now is already like 700. I don't think I need to. Don't think I need to. But first, just to be super safe. Okay. Particio and Oswald don't have their full latent powers, but that's fine. That's fine, yeah. Hang on, I can examine. A statue of Doter the Charitable. There are words carved into the base. O inheritors of our will, let the mirror shine and kindle a fire in your heart to chase away the darkness. A shadow of Rayfendi the Huntress. There are words carved into the base. O inheritors of our will, let the mirror shine. Yep. The sacred flame has been doused. Perhaps it can be rekindled with something. The mirror. Oh, is it? Aha. The mirror reflects memories of the sacred flame. The scarlet moon waxes and the first flame wanes. At last, our great wish shall be fulfilled.
This world is naught but hunters and their prey.
Who? Do I know you?
Just as Cataracta fell to my bow, just as Glacius's egg shattered before my might.
Oh, that's the Dark Hunter.
The Dark Hunter sets forth once again, and my aim will not falter.
Petrichor.
Under the gaze of the Scarlet Moon, I shall fulfill the Great Wish.
That's the... I assume if I chose the fox, this would be Mahina.
You must be quivering with joy, for your time has come at last. "10 years ago, I scooped you up, let you live. It was all for this moment. The darkness in our hearts is fed by anger, hatred, resentment, and jealousy. Our basest instincts. As that darkness grows deeper, so too does the shadow grow powerful. Few can stand against a beast whose heart has been drowned in darkness. A beast such as you. Long have I waited for the darkness within you to become black as night, so that maddening flame could be smothered forevermore. With my lifeblood, I shall call down the night. Now then. Make of my flesh an offering, and banish all that stands to oppose us. Give meaning to your miserable life.
And the flame goes... Foof.
Ah, Arcanet.
Arcanet. The first sacred flame burns anew. So, that was the first flame, huh? Have you heard of it before? Yeah, it came to life inside me. It was comforting and warm. It was then that I decided I wanted to protect the island. I always felt you had a heart warmer than most. Hehe. Now I think I'm ready to take on something even bigger. I'm ready to protect the whole world. That's what a hunter should do, after all. I feel the same way as you do. I want to extend a helping hand to everyone in need during this endless night. Hehe, you're the apothecary everyone can count on. Then let's do it together. Let's keep everyone safe. Gladly, Yoshette. I'm honored to have you by my side. Oh, and now it's back to level 5. Aha, yep, so my guess was right. Okay. So given the people that we have, I guess next up is the Fellsun Ruins. So yeah, we'll do the Fellsun Ruins. Hello everyone, excuse me, we just need to pass through. This should be these two. Or at least I'm assuming it's Particio and Oswald. If it's not, I can always switch them, I think. But I would be very surprised if
Howdy there, friend.
okay, it's the same
Here
group.
I go.
Yeah, we're just gonna run. But yeah, I'll be very surprised if Temenos somehow isn't involved in the Flame Church area. I feel like that should be Temenos.
Hunt or be hunted. What to do? What to do?
Let's run. Yeah. I don't really want to fight them. Just to keep things a little on the shorter side of things. Okay, for sure though. Let me just, skills. So yeah, this is my current setup for, Oswald. So, If I want to do more damage, that means I need to get rid of one of these. What happens if I... How much power goes down? Almost... More than almost 100 elemental attack. I don't care too much about elemental defense. But that elemental attack is quite nice. The other thing is I can just get rid of SP Saver and just deal with the doubling of that and just rely on Casty. Might be the way to go there. I need to then... Let me just fix this real quick. Warrior... Where's the warrior? Okay. Yeah, good thing is that he is also the one of the ones that got 100 times JP. So, that actually kind of worked out. Okay, so instead of SP Saver, deal more damage. It's not going to be super useful on him. I do realize that. It's probably not really worth it overall, but yeah, I mean, why not, right? Tonfa, slim chance to counterattack. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Higher fire and wind base attack. And the effect does matter even if I'm doing something else. So anything weak to fire, I can just deal massive damage on. Yeah. Okay, this should be good. Let's just a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just spend a little bit. Put that on Casty real quick. Actually, no, if I'm gonna run from everything, it doesn't matter. I could have gone to an inn beforehand.
Life is too
I
precious
forgot.
to risk.
Whatever.
My turn.
Let's run. This is where Temenos was flirted with. Let's go with that. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, they're
now.
all weak to light, which is kind of nice, I guess. Temenos will be able to do pretty good damage. Yeah, Temenos will be able to do pretty good damage. Oh. Journal Fragment 1. I did a diary. I finally got hired as a scrivener, and for the Dells the Times too. All the world's information flows through a newspaper. A river of facts along a paper water wheel. An endless procession of scoop, scoop, scoop. As a journalist, I'll dash about the world investigating, uncovering, and breaking news. What better way for me to carry out my mission? Oh, no. Don't tell me this is... Oh, what's her name? The reporter who just kept popping up. Oh, it's been too long. What's her name? Oh, something. I think begins with an O. I thought about this a lot, and everyone has some fact they're hiding. Vast sums of knowledge locked in noggins the world over. But how to crack open these repositories and acquire those tasty secrets within? That's the rub, of course. As I am now, I doubt I have the dexterity to pick any of those cranial locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There's a positive way I can spin that, though. I spent all that time I wasn't talking to people, observing them. Here's what I learned. People let their guard down around cute little animals. A scowling guard captain will pay with a cuddly clue with an adorable puppy, and soon confess all his gripes to precious things. And so I will become the puppy. I'll wag my doggy tail, act the part of the friendly little non-threatening furball, and slide right into people's confidences. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird's eye view, but I'll be the sharp-eyed hound, keeping my nose to the ground and sniffing every last detail I can find. This is definitely her. No. What? Hang on, I need to know her name. Ori. Ori. That's definitely Ori, isn't it? No. What?
Are you my next patient? Here I go.
Journal Fragment 2. My oldest memory is crimson. A spray of bright red droplets and a harrowing scream. A crowd fleeing in all directions and enemy soldiers mercilessly cutting down innocents. Some of them even laughed as they did it. Amidst this, I was a stone. Still in my tender years, I neither cried nor wept nor cowered, but merely watched the chaos unfold. Being raised in a war-torn land does things to an impressionable mind, and I suppose something had already broken inside me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest, were it not for my brother. His cunning carved a path for us out of that hellish place. My brother is brilliant, so much so that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plans he proposed were in their attempts to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Humans steal, they kill, they take and they take and they take. Lives, possessions, land. It's a state of our nature, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have seen so much together, and we've both reached the same conclusion. The world doesn't deserve to see another dawn. What life of man is nasty, brutish, and ugly? Why not make it short? I need her on our side, and I need you to convince her that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed as he handed me the letter addressed to Rai Mei. Wait, what? Huh, so they're involved in coup too. I don't think Ori was in Hikari's story, right? Was she? Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I didn't need to ask him why he would be celebrating. The fundraising in Montwise was going swimmingly. On my way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in coup. And if our machinations go according to plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue who I am. Another tactic proposed by Brother Dearest. No prior familiarity with me will help move things along down the line. But though Hikari doesn't know anything about me, I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him. A second personality from that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineage. Somewhere in the past, Clan Ku's blood mingled with that of the infamous Archmage Darkest, sparking a history of war and sacrifice. A more odious bloodline, I do not know. As I passed Hikari in the street, for a moment I felt as if our eyes met. His gaze was steady and true, just as it was when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in his eyes not dimmed over time? He had seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. Oh, okay, so I thought Ori meant the massacre here in this ruins, but I guess it was a coup massacre? I'm trying to think. So, the brother Ori's talking about, someone in coup. This is bad. Hikari was captured before I had a chance to deliver my brothers to Rai Mei. If Hikari is killed, it'll ruin everything, and we'll have to start over from scratch. Clan Mei calls the fortress of Stormhill its home. Coldest place in Solacity, and I hate it. Time is of the essence, yet this frigid blizzard is battering me like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 steps without being blown 3 back. By the time I finally reached Stormhill, Hikari had already been released. I could only assume he managed to sway Rai Mei on his own. I handed my overdue missive to one of Rai Mei's retainers, and quickly put that chilly place behind me. Oh, so Someone in Ku who was already trying to sway Raime. Ben K? Oh, I hope it's not Ben K. Oswald is sentenced to life imprisonment. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubting my ears. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. So you're involved with Harvey? I should have known. That swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pocket to bribe him into that decision. Why? I want him to see the power of my perfect magic. That's his reason, that blighted fool. Pride. Worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. What if Oswald somehow finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said, just watch as the spectacle unfold. Apparently, my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account when he made his contract with the man. If that's the case, then I suppose this isn't a problem after all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about the Frigid Isle. Is it? Hang on. What's his name? I don't think it's Mika. Kazan. Is it Kazan? Is Kazan? I guess I'll find out when I go to the other area. I concealed myself among the shattering students and slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete, so he was in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape the Frigid Isle and died in the attempt. I thought the news would throw him in his high spirits off a cliff, but instead he just started giggling. It was creepy. When he finally settled down, he merely said, "I need to prepare for my guest's arrival," and vanished back into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the while. It's like he thinks Oswald is alive. Is Oswald alive? It can't be, and yet, if so, he will come here to find Harvey and seek his vengeance. Wait, this could be perfect. I doubt Harvey would honor our agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I can set those two against each other, it might create the perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother had predicted this too. Holy, this conspiracy runs deep. Harvey has left for the Dust-Ruined Shrine. The remains of Archmage Darkest will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice cozy place to conceal myself, and sure enough, Oswald showed up. Just as predicted, the two fought it out, and I was able to retrieve the Book of Demons in the wake of their battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped. He's alive? What? What was that bright flash of magic? A glimpse of force that may dwarf even the Book of Demons? That girl. Does she have some special power within her?
Life is too precious to risk. Well now.
So Ori was there. I wonder if I go back, if I could find her. Oswald entrusted the girl Elena to his assistants before setting off on a journey. Like Arpates, the blood of the Lumina family runs Elena's veins. I'll need to continue monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. Day after day, Elena sits at her desk and pours herself in her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose, but I am curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles, and she cradles her head in her hands. Still, her eyes are bright and her gaze seemingly set on some happy goal far off in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There was only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leapt out of my throat when I heard that assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. "Can I help you, miss?" I immediately turned and tried to distract and disassemble with my tried and true cover story. "Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription?" She smiled then, eyes warm, but I sense a keen suspicion burning deep within those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I didn't want to be found. I'll need to abandon my surveillance. Too risky. Besides, I've seen nothing suspect in all the time I've watched over Elena. Might as well move on to some more important matters. Okay, Alina's safe. Alina's safe. Well, here am I in Ken O'Brien. Where is that I find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of Knight's original manuscript? Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, seems to be moving, as Arcanet predicted, and assembling these pages. The pages. It has to be from the killed scholar, Lucius. There's a potential problem, however. A nosy inquisitor named Temenos seems to have caught wind of this. Arcanet has her eye on him, but I can only pray as he doesn't make any problems for us. I'll need to be careful not to draw his attention too. The Book of Night is close to being fully restored. Once it is, I'll need to move quickly to retrieve it and fulfill my mission. Allying myself with Arcanet was merely the easiest means to that end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however. He was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. Huh. So Arcanet's someone close to Temenos. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust for vengeance. To achieve that end, she seeks to make the power of shadow her own. And with the restored Book of Night in hand, she set out for the Twilight Shrine. Her naive dream of avenging her people will never become reality. Why, you ask, dear diary? Because the right Arcanet taught her is purposely flawed. Ori was also there at Temenos' final chapter? Hiding in shadows of the Twilight Shrine and waiting for the perfect opportunity. Lo and behold, Caldina's right went awry and she transformed into a most hideous form. No one told me I would have to deal with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Luckily, I had no need to fear. That Temenos showed up and handled the Caldina problem for me. I suppose Arcanet was behind its well-timed arrival. What a puppet master. Bravo. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down to the ritual site after Temenos made his exit and retrieved the Book of Night. All that's left is to combine it with the Book of Demons and we'll be able to complete the Dark Blood Grimoire. Oh, there's so many more. This is so interesting though. Here I am, grand old Timberrain, just in time for the coronation ceremony. Word on the street is that an apothecary named... Oh, I remember this. I remember Casti being interviewed by Ori. I remember this. Storm infused with shadow energy. His goal, and I quote, is to extend a hand to all, save all in need. What a nice notion. Let's rewind the clock. It was 1 year ago that Trousseau lost hope in the future and started down this path. He was gathering medicinal herbs when he stumbled into Lost Seed. There he met Claude, who gave him the Book of Night. Claude was disappointed with the encounter, it seems. He has swayed Trousseau to his side, but he couldn't persuade an apothecary in the man's company. Casti was there with Trousseau. Oh yeah, there we go. With a grateful sigh, he told me that this other apothecary's eye was filled with a motherly strength, deep wells of kindness that belied a sense of fierce determination. That's Casti. Casti said... In one of the travel banters, Casti said that she thought she was there before. Oh, it makes sense now. What was her name again? Ah, yes, Casti. She stopped Trousseau, saw the people of Timberrain to safety, and even dealt with the poison rain. And if that wasn't enough, she also managed to mix up medicine that could combat the shadow on the spot. Claude's intuition was right. Casti is someone to keep an eye on. My brother will need to know that we have another potential dangerous wrench in our pants. Which one first? I assume this one? I saw a merchant today in Clockbank. An honest fellow with laughing eyes named Partition. This is the very beginning of the thing. By the rights to the steam engine from its current owner, Mr. Rock. Then he'll give technology away to everyone. When pressed on why, he said, things like this should be shared with the whole world. Particio confuses me. If I can borrow Ruthless Rock's words, it is human nature to take from others and give unto oneself. Despite his noble declarations, I'm sure Particio will prove himself no different from other slime. Greed and self-interest will win out in the end. They always do. Still, I'm vaguely curious as to how his story will play out. I'll follow this, Particio, though I'll keep my expectations low. Placing your faith in others only gets you betrayed in the end. But he didn't. That's number 15. My brother made a deal with Harvey. Grab the Book of Demons. So this is not in chronological order. I'm gonna need to go back and try to figure out the timeline here. Grab the Book of Demons, an evil tome said to be imbued with the magic of Darkest himself. Why, you ask? Well, dear diary, because we needed to restore the lost Dark Blood Grimoire. The rub here is that neither my brilliant brother nor even Claude knows how to make this tome, thus the need for Harvey. The one thing my brother does know is that the remains of Darkest are a key component. When I shared this vital tidbit, Harvey smiled. That's all I needed. It sounds like he was already most of the way there. He's a valuable asset, so we'll do everything we can to assist him. Harvey has an unhealthy obsession with a scholar named Oswald. No, let's call it what it is, a severe inferiority complex. Harvey told me he'd gladly give up the Dawn if it meant he could best that man. We'll let Harvey read the Book of Night in order to pull him into our intrigues, but honestly, I think it wasn't necessary. The bottomless well of envy in his gut, properly manipulated, would have likely been motivation enough. Besides, I don't trust him. No normal person can fathom that twisted mind of his. Ori is...
Are you my next patient?
Like, obviously,
My
Ori's
turn.
not like the main mastermind, but she's like the messenger pulling the strings. She's the strings of the puppet. Particio's gone and done it. He has gone and done it. He's humbled Rock and actually wrested the rights of the steam engine from that greedy tycoon. Still, that's nothing compared to what he did next. He actually gave away, just like he said he would. Things like this should be shared with the whole world. He's lived up to that grandiose statement, and then some. The heat of his passion even melted Rock's icy heart. I didn't think the desert sun was hot enough to do that. So, taking a step back, what Particio did is impossible. Unimaginable. Inconceivable. I've observed countless people in my time, and to date, every one of them is motivated to varying degrees by self-interest. People are always willing to step on others to achieve their own interests, but Particio, is he truly different? Is he someone who can at last transform this dark, ugly world into something wonderful? What do you think, brother? Welcome to my humble castle. That was how he greeted me when I arrived in Lost Seed, before he took me on a casual stroll through that rotting mausoleum of a town. I struggled not to gag on the stench of death and decay, all the while him smiling and breathing deep as if taking the airs of a tranquil mountain meadow. This ghastly man's name is Claude, and he is the descendant of the infamous Archmage Darkest. It is said that his notorious grandfather gave him a taste of the blood of the malevolent god of darkness, Vide, frighteningly enough, while he was still in the womb. As a result, the man is blessed with eternal youth. With the blood of Darkest and Vide within his veins, Claude's fate was to become the Dark God's vessel. And yet, he rejected this destiny and instead chose to pass that honor onto his offspring. For our part, we don't care who the vessel is, just that we have one. Claude, however, seems to have preferences in the matter. Preferences? Huh. The man sired countless children with countless women, and set his progeny at each other's throats. To the bloody victor goes the ultimate spoils. I shivered as he looked me up and down, his eyes seeming to pierce my very soul. It's as if he was seeking to plant a murderous seed inside me too. When he handed me the Dark Blood staff, he told me that a woman who stole it from him has a lot of potential. Stole it for him had a lot of potential. His words. My purpose in Lost Seed fulfilled, I hurried out of there. I can't wait to hand the staff over to Arcanet and let her handle the cathedral's sacred flame. Dear Diary, today I met with Petrichor, the woman known as the Dark Hunter. I'd introduced her to Professor Harvey several years ago at Arcanet's request. She was talkative today and had this to say. I met Arcanet when I was young, and it was then that I swore myself to her service. Ever since I hunted for her and her alone, even slaying the legendary monster known as the Guardian of the First Flame at her behest. Sometimes I hunted people too. Like the time I came to possess the Dark Blood Bow. Once again, my lady has use of me, so I shall gladly obey. Isn't that bow the one that... Wait, is it? Isn't the bow with Temenos? The Temenos' other colleague before Crick? I nodded along, and when she was finished, she showed me a monster. This beast, which she has captured in Totohaha, looked out at me with eyes filled with loathing for all that walked on this earth. I asked her what it was, and she told me it was a result of years of brutal conditioning, and a healthy dose of Harvey's science for good measure. The result, an abomination crafted through repeated and horrifying experiments. I nodded again. A soul this steeped in despair would surely prove to be a great source of power. It seems that leaving the flame of Totohaha in her care should prove no issue. And we saw that. We saw the flame go out. I can't believe it. How did Porticio turn that economic desert of a town into a hopping commercial hub? That business idea of his was inspired. I must admit, watching Elrond's department store come to life woke something warm inside of me. I told Porticio that the world's filled with people groaning under the weight of 1,000 problems. It's fresh ideas like this that bring a ray of joy into troubled lives. For once, I really truly meant what I said. I should have never poured my heart out in public like that. I suppose my declaration was proof that he's cracked my emotional defenses and convinced me to believe in him. In my defense, he really is something else. Before I knew it, I was promising to help. Truth is, I'm excited to see what magic he'll pull out of his Porticio hat next. Guess what, dear diary? This is the first time I've ever helped someone for something that wasn't directly related to my mission. Let me stop for a moment and also appreciate the fact that he's convinced the Elrond to invest 80 billion leaves in him. 80 billion! The question is, will Porticio prove to be a man of integrity? Will he really use those leaves to help the world, not to line his own pockets? Just a little bit longer. Only a little bit, mind. I find myself needing to see what he does next. Porticio, my man. Befelgen the Traitor. So no monster attack here. Elephanta Scholar King. Yeah, I need these two. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna need to... That's so interesting. So we have Petrichor taking out the first flame in Totohaha. This one, I guess, was snuffed out by Ori herself, considering all the journal fragments scattered around. I guess we'll see. I think her brother is Kazan. And that leaves Arcanet, whoever that is, in Flame Church. Named character in Flame Church. Is it Mint? Oh, Mint would be Maximum Pain. That is Ori.
Now what have we got here? A sacred flame? Here of all places?
All the people we thought were friends.
I stumbled upon a scoop once again. Why, I believe I have. I'm glad that's done. There's no need to keep up this cloying facade. To wear the mask of a chipper, unflappable scrivener. No. Now I bring an end to this dark, wretched world. To liberate its people from their pain, their suffering, and their hatred. Just like I swore to you, brother. Together, we will usher in the night. I kept a close eye on the travelers, all while my allies and I worked behind the scenes.
Yeah, she kept popping up. I thought it would just be a fun recurring
Until at
character.
last, I found the book I sought. The Dark Blood Grimoire. With it, I will smother the sacred flames, that they will never again light the way for the dawn. I offer this gift of blood. May the flames turn cold and dark.
No. Did she just stab herself?
Mortals. Gods. Who was it that drew the line between them? The blessed? The accursed? Us? Them? Particio. Would that we had never met. I'm sorry, brother.
Wait, but we didn't find a body, right? Just like Harvey, she's not dead, right? The second sacred flame burns anew. Ori. I heard from an apothecary in town. A woman is found collapsed near the sacred flame and brought there for treatment. Huh? She had brown hair and wore a cap much like a scrivener. After she regained consciousness, she simply vanished. She's not dead. That's Ori. It's gotta be. But if that's true, then what saved her? It appears her wounds fell just short of being fatal. Huh. She must have changed her mind, just in the nick of time. She saw the worth of walking in toward the dawn. Well, I can hazard a guess as to why she hesitated. I believe it was thoughts of you that saved her life. Me? No, don't be ridiculous. Like I'd have anything to do with that. Well, no matter. As long as she's alive, all's well. But just where did she wander off to? I sure am lucky that you're around to cheer me up, eh? Our journey isn't over. We do well not to waste time in idle conversation. But if you must talk, then perhaps a different topic of conversation would suffice. Oswald, thank you kindly. Huh. Oh, that is so interesting. But that's a second flame figured out. Oh boy, that was a lot of reading. But, okay. That's where we'll end it, I guess. I'm gonna switch out my team. And we're gonna get the other two flames in the next episode. That'll be down here, I believe. The Ku Sands. And then Flame Church. Yep, we'll have to go to Flame Church. So we'll do that. We'll probably do Flame Church last. I want to confirm whether or not it actually is Kazan in Ku. And then we'll go to Flame Church and see if for maximum damage it would be Kazan and Mint, isn't it? They already took Ori from us. Of course they're gonna take Kazan and Mint. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one.